Yes, Miss.
Okay. So thank you so much for entering the Zoom meeting on time. So in my class, the class will be begin at 6 p.m. But if you are having the class with Mr. Anis, it will be start at 6:30. Okay, so I think we can start the discussion right now. You can see your PDF textbook in General English for Unit 2. In Unit 2, the title, the topic is about traffic. So traffic is really common in a big city like Surabaya, or maybe if you are the citizen of Jakarta. So traffic is a really common view in these cities. So that's why we need a certain expression to show a concern. For example, like this: there are too many cars. There is too much flood, because nowadays we see some phenomenon like flood, disaster. Yeah. So that's one of the public concerns. So how can we express our concern? So you can say there are too many cars, there are too many disasters, there are too many traffics, there is too much, what is that, a flood, yeah, in certain areas. That is the way to show our concern. Or maybe you can say there aren't enough solution to overcome the flood. There isn't enough help for the victims. We need more solution. We need more guidance. There should be fewer, what is that? Problems that we can overcome. So you can use there is, there are to express our concern. But the thing that you have to think, the difference between many and much. Because many, this is used for countable noun, like many cars, many accidents, many, what is it, cars, accident, troubles, problems. So many, this is used for countable noun yang bisa dihitung. Like problems, how many problems do you have? Probably you have 2 problems or 5 problems. It means it can be counted. So that's why you use many. What about flood? You cannot count the flood because it consists of water. So that's why you use much. Much, this is for uncountable noun. You say there is too much flood in Pacitan. There is too much water in this city because of the rain. So that's the difference between many and much. Yeah, many for countable, much for uncountable noun. What about enough? Enough, this is for neutral. It means it can be used for countable or you can use it for uncountable noun. There are enough rain. There aren't enough solutions. So enough, this is more neutral. Can be used for countable noun or maybe uncountable noun. Like there aren't enough solutions. Solutions with S, it means can be counted. There aren't enough water. Water, uncountable. So that is the difference. Many, much, and enough. Fewer, this is for countable. Yeah. There should be fewer students in our class. There shouldn't be fewer students in our class. So fewer, this is for countable, untuk yang bisa dihitung. Less, ya, this is for usually for uncountable. Sedikit, ya, fewer ini sedikit, tapi yang bisa dihitung. Less, this is for uncountable. Yeah, like there should be less snow. You cannot say fewer snow, but less snow. Sedikit salju. You cannot count the snow, so that's why you use sedikit salju, less. Getting someone attention. So actually there are a lot of expression to get the people's attention. For example, excuse me, or you can say pardon me. Yeah. Wait a moment, please. So there are a lot of expression to show, to ask someone attention. Next, asking for and giving information. This is really common, whether this is for formal situation or maybe informal situation. You can use like this. Can you tell me where the post office is? Can you tell me where mathematics study program on ITS is? Yeah. Could you tell me how often you call her? Do you know what time it is? Yeah. So you can use modal can or could, or sometimes you can use do, did, or does. Did you know about her? Does she know about the project? So you can use do, did, does to make questions, to ask information, or you can use modal, modals like can. Can is modals. Yeah. Bisakah kamu memberitahuku? Can you tell me? Or if it is more polite, if you talk with the dean, if you talk with the rector, we can say, excuse me, sir, could you tell me the project for our program? So you can use could you. Can you? This is usually for informal situation. Like when you talk with your friends, we can say, can you give me your pen? Can you lend me your money? So this is for informal situation. For do, did, does, this is more neutral, whether you want to use for informal or formal situation. If you talk with the older people, excuse me, sir, do you live in this city? Or you can say, does she know about me? So do, does, did, this is for more neutral situation. Number 1 through 6, you can read by yourself. This is some example how to apply. There are too many, there is too much traffic, there should be fewer cars. Just like I told you, fewer, this is for countable. So that's why cars, you can use fewer. We should have more public transportation, yeah. Enough public transportations. There aren't enough parking areas, yeah. And then there are many cars. So these are the expression to use many, much, enough, fewer, and so on. So if you forget how to use this, you can always consult in this textbook on Unit 2. And I would like to continue with this vocabulary first because this is important for your practice. Now let's see this one. Yeah. The compound nouns. What is compound noun? Compound nouns, you can see from the definition here. This is the combination of 2 or more words. Okay. For example, like this. Compound nouns can be 2 nouns, benda dan kata benda, or maybe adjective and noun, or maybe verb and noun. If you want to say it in bahasa Indonesia, so compound nouns lebih dari 1 kata. Intinya seperti itu, bisa 2 atau 3. Kata apa saja? Bisa benda dan benda, kata sifat dan benda, kata kerja dan benda. Look at this one. Toothpaste, haircut, bus stop, whiteboard, washing machine. If you break down these words like this one, toothpaste. Tooth, this is noun. Paste, this is verb. So this is the combination of 2 words become one, and it makes certain meaning toothpaste, you know, right? Toothpaste, yeah, odol, pasta gigi. But it comes from noun and verb, two words actually. But if you combine it, it becomes another meaning, become pasta gigi. Haircut, hair, noun, you know, right? Hair, and then cut is verb. So if you combine, become one, it becomes haircut, potongan rambut. Bus stop, whiteboard, white, this is adjective, kata sifat, putih. Board, this is noun. So whiteboard is the combination of adjective and noun. If you combine, it becomes new word. Yeah, papan tulis. Yeah. So that is compound nouns. So in our vocabularies in English, there are a lot of compound nouns. Yeah. These are some of the example: whiteboard, washing machine, haircut, bus stop, and another one. Okay, now choose the word A, B, C, D to make the noun into compound noun. What about fun? Fun seat, fun mental, fun driver, fun seat, news newspaper, news story, news info, or news new. Which one do you choose? So I want you to make compound nouns. Sun, Sunday, something, sunrise, or sun night. Which one is the most appropriate answer? Choose only one through four. So please do this. Now after that, what you have to do, make compound nouns on part B. So what you have to do, not only doing part A, but also part B. Make compound nouns or use adjective forms like this one. You can see from number one. Okay, so before, can you still hear my voice? Student,
Yes,
can you
Miss.
still hear? Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at number. Mhm. Yes. Okay, now look at number one. A raincoat made of plastic. So you can make it into compound nouns. Remember compound nouns, noun and noun, or adjective noun, or verb and noun. So you can scroll up to see what are the composition of compound nouns. You can consult here. This one, two nouns, adjective and noun, verb and noun. So there are three types. Yeah. Okay, now let's see this one. A raincoat made of plastic. It become a plastic raincoat. Yeah, it's easy, right? A plastic raincoat. So you take this one, plastic, and then you combine raincoat. It becomes compound nouns. A shirt made of silk. Maybe you can say silk shirt. That's no problem. Yeah. Hair like silk. How can you make it into compound nouns? So please do part A and do part B as well. Next, I would like to continue. Okay, I think I will stop first. I will give you 10 minutes, maybe 7 to 8 minutes for you to do part A and part B. But before, do you have any questions about starting from page 1 about expression? And also, if you want to ask about compound nouns, you can ask. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So if you don't have questions, I will let you to do this for about 10 minutes. Ya, silakan dikerjakan. Okay, students, have you finished answering A and B? Have you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now we can discuss together, but please, everyone participate to answer. It's not me to answer, I'm just correcting your answer. Okay, now let's see number 1, fund.
Riser.
Razor.
Eraser. Number 2, news.
Paper.
Paper.
Sun.
Rice.
Sunrise.
Rice. Child.
Hood.
Childhood.
Childhood. Coffee.
Maker.
Maker.
Maker. This one should be double F, yeah, coffee. Okay, now let's see number 2. A shirt made of silk.
Silk shirt.
Silk shirt. Yeah. I'm sorry, I cannot write. It's so difficult, yeah. Silk shirt. Hair like silk.
Silky hair.
Silk hair.
Silky hair. Yes, silky hair. Eyes like glass.
Glassy eyes.
See, eyes. Yes. Number 5. A spoon made of stainless steel.
Stainless steel spoon.
Yes, stainless steel spoon. Number 6.
Stone wall.
Stone wall.
Stone wall. Number 7.
Silver teapot.
Silver teapot. Number 8.
Wood spoon.
Wood
Gold
spoon.
voice.
Number 9.
Gold
Yes,
voice.
gold voice. Yes. Golden voice. Yeah, golden voice. And number 8, this one should be wooden spoon. Yeah, wooden spoon. Number 9, golden voice plus en in bahasa. Number 10.
Stony silence.
Yeah. Yeah, stony silence. Yeah, so like stoned. Yeah, stony silence. So that is the way to make compound nouns. Now let's see this grammar about WH questions like what, asking about things or topic. What is the topic about? You can use what, where, location, and then who, asking the person, and then why, asking the reason, when, asking about the time. Just like this, WH question with be. Where is the nearest at the end? Be, you can use is, am, are. Be here means to be or auxiliary. Auxiliary we have is, am, are, or sometimes if it is past tense, you can use to be, was, and were. Where is the nearest ATM? Where are the restrooms? Where are the students? So you can use WH question using followed with to be. When you use to be, if the next vocabulary asking about noun, ATM is noun, restroom is noun. For example, where are the students? The student is noun. So that's why you say where are, not where did student, but where are students. Another one, where is the car keys? Where is the car key? Car key, this is noun. So that's why you use where is. You use to be and then noun. Yeah. So the composition, you can use WH question like where, and then to be, this one, to be, and then noun. Noun like car key, restroom, ATM. WH question with do, like do, does, did. Yeah. If it is simple present tense, you can use do or does. If it is past tense, you can use did. For example, how often do the bus run? What time does the bookstore open? Now, this one, why we do not use is, am, are? Why we cannot use to be or auxiliary in this second example? The reason, because we deal with verb. Run is the verb. Open is the verb. Like, how often do the bus run? What time does the bookstore open? You cannot say, what time is the bookstore open? It doesn't relate. Because the grammar, we use open and run. They are verb. Another example. How often do the students study? Study is verb. So that's why you say, how often do? How often does she study? Yeah, we use does because study, and the subject only one, she. Like this one, the bookstore, this is only singular subject. So that's why we use does. If I say, what time do 2 bookstores open? If I say 2 bookstores, so you can use do, because this is only singular bookstore, only one, you say does. Okay, student, look at this one. This is less than 1 minute, okay? Please enter the Zoom meeting again. Do not leave. Here we have 18 participants. Remind your friends, if they do not know, they do not realize this is less than 1 minute, please give them a private message to enter the Zoom meeting again, because I have to capture the participant list before we end the class. So please enter again in this Zoom meeting, okay? I will wait here. I will not wait for another long period of time. Directly, I will open this meeting. Do you understand? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So see you in